Hello again everyone and welcome back to Kaer. We are back in The Witcher 3 in Kaer, and we're going to have a little bit more of a look around, then we'll actually go inside the building and try and pursue some of our tasks, which we are currently neglecting quite heavily. So I don't think there's much else on the battlements, is there? No, not much, no. Not down here. Anything? Anything at all? Oh, there's a big fucking hole in the wall. Guys? Can you... do you not maybe plug this hole? I know Vesemir said he was working on this, but I feel like it should have a bit more urgent attention, you know? It's like really bad. Also, where's that bed which Yennefer allegedly threw out the window? That's a bath. It's not a bed. Quite curious. Is that the rooms up there? That must be the rooms, is it? So it should be around here. Although wait, no, that's my room, so it wouldn't be the. Oh no, that's the garden. Oh. The Walls of the North, Myths, Lies, and Half-Truths.
Myths, Lies, and Distortions. Historical treatise by Restif de Montalon.
Right, most historians describe the trial, sentencing, and execution of Joachim de Wet. Oh, Joachim de Wet! To the violent, cruel, and tyrannical nature of Emperor Emir, although many authors with a predilection for sensationalizing propose loaded hypotheses about vengeance and the settling of thoroughly private scores. It is time to tell the truth that is and has long been more than clear to every scholar. Duke de Wet led the Verdun group. To describe the manner in which he did so as incompetent would be far too kind. Facing a force half as strong as his own, he delayed the northern offensive, turning all his attention to the fight against the guerrillas of Verdun. The Verdun group brought unheard of cruelties to bear against the civilian population. The result proved as predictable as it was inevitable. Whereas in winter the insurgents numbered a mere 5,000, by spring nearly the entire country had taken up arms against us. King Ervil, a loyal liege subject to the Empire, was killed, and his son, Crown Prince Kistrin, who sympathised with the Nordlings, was made king. With Skellige raiders biting at his flanks, a northern offensive coming from Sedaris before him, and a rebellion at his rear, De Wet became bogged down in a chaotic struggle and suffered one defeat after another. This in turn delayed Army Group Centre's offensive. Instead of pinning down the Nordlings' flanks as it was to, the Verdun group tied down men or Kuhorn. The Nordlings took advantage of the situation immediately. They mounted a counter-offensive and breaking through the ring of forces encircling Maena and Maribor and thwarting any chance for the quick recapture of these important fortresses. De Wet's incompetence, ineptitude, and stupidity also affected morale. The myth of an invincible Nilfgaard was shattered. New recruits began to pour into the armies of the north by the hundreds.
Missing some pages. Interesting
indeed. Right, so yeah, I'm not too sure where the bed exactly got thrown out, but I'm sure we'll see it at some point if we look hard enough. Right, let's actually go into the fortress. I can't see anything else for us to grab, so here we are. So this is the main building that we're in now. This is where people actually seem to reside. Because out there is no one right now. Two different kinds of Anferth. Our inventory is starting to pack up a little bit.
Pretty, isn't it?
String. So I'm presuming Lambert must be in here somewhere as well. Right. There's Eskel.
No reaction to Dimeridium.
Anything else we can stash away? Oh, we want to stash away the necker boots, didn't we? There we go. Don't think there's any other swords or anything we need, just that's fine. Oh, ugliest man alive, Uma. Oh, for crying out loud! I didn't even realize the connection there. I mean, it might be just because he keeps on muttering Uma, ma, but you know. Is this the same conversation options before? I'm gonna assume so.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
So long.
Can we speak to Vesemir himself? Is that?
Yes.
I can.
What is it,
Okay.
Wolf?
Why are you rebuilding Kaer?
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress. For 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
Fair enough.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn. And the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads.
Oh, how the times have
Much
changed.
left of that world.
See you later.
See you later, Vesemir.
Alright. What else we got around this location?
Look at the fire. Now look here. Hugo's functioning normally.
Vesemir is trying his hardest to just get anything out of Uma, isn't he? He's not having the most luck, but he's trying. You know, you've got to respect that.
Pulse weak.
Anything in this tower here? A platter, of course. A must-have for any Witcher tower, I'm sure. That door's locked, can't go in there. I feel like that might lead outside anyway. Oh, this is our room, is it not? Yeah, of course it is. This is where we were. Mistletoe. And this is where we first had a look out into the world. When times were simpler and we weren't worried about wars and chasing down missing Ciris and solving curses. Let's go a little bit further up.
No reaction to diamond.
Ah, no, this is the real room that we were in. I think we took just pretty much everything out of this room last time we were here. I don't know if we're, you know, I know that's still stuck, but you know what I mean. Ah, there's our bath. The famous bath. Good times, good times. Right. Nothing more else to find in this tower, I don't think, so we'll take our leave. I can just hear Uma's voice just flying down the hallways and the corridors. It's almost haunting.
Hold this. No reaction to dimeridium.
Anything else at all here, I wonder? I feel like we're not going to find too much. Lambert's there.
Damn it.
Necronomicon. Just grabbing as much as we can right now. Two different copies of the Necronomicon. Geralt, stop swinging fists, you psychopath. Right, this is a different tower, isn't it? Let's see what resides in this one. Nope, nothing down there. What about upstairs? Is this where the guest room is, potentially? Pretty much got the same structural layout as the other one, which makes sense, you know. Don't know why you'd want a mismatched tower. Here we are. Anything in here at all? Not much. It looks like someone should be here, but at this moment in time they're not. Okay, fair enough. I'll leave this place as well then. Yeah, we're not finding much around here. Obviously we still have like Lambert and Yen somewhere. And apparently Triss and Ciri should be as well. Should be, but evidently not. Well, not that I can say anyway, unless they're at a different part of the fortress, which I just haven't seen yet, which is also a perfectly reasonable possibility. A rusty bread knife. Why is that in a chest on its own? I don't know. We'll have unforeseen amount of materials to gather in here. Right, there's a glyph of art, water.
Pulse weak, but regular.
Lambert's there. Can I get any more out of Eskel, by chance? Jesus Christ.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Let me have a look, yeah.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Eskel's like, you son of a bitch. Alright, open up its gut.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Gout the Master Coroner.
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring.
Nice.
Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Okay, let's try the head then, I suppose.
Let's examine its head.
Because if it's faster, it must be like an internal system
Protruding frontal
thing.
lobe, but that's normal. Long ears, and an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
Okay, what about the claws then?
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
It did not skip like
That
this.
sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
I mean, we're not exactly in a rush right now. I don't know what a better situation would be. Okay, that's enough anyway.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Alright. Couldn't help Eskel at all there, really, but we tried at least. Alright, Lambert, my good man. Been a while.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
You making vodka?
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Monstrosity might be Ciri.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it.
We don't
might be
think it
Ciri.
is, but...
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Fair enough. Fine, don't want to fight.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Stop being a douche, Lambert. You don't sound thrilled
Don't
about
sound
this.
too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Got the phylactery, got one thing to do, then we can go.
Gotta take care of something. Wait for me.
Sure.
So that's the final trial. Return to Lambert when you're ready. Okie dokes. Just want to see if there's anything else in the area that we can find. Any people we can speak to. Let's take a say we still haven't seen Kaer or anyone else like that who are meant to be here, but just not right now, obviously. Is this door open? Not at the moment. What about around here? Chronicles of Redanian, Economicon. Wild Hunt. My Evening with a Vampire. Loads more water to replenish our water supplies. Pretty much the only food we've had for ages. Yeah, we're not finding anything, are we? Anything particularly interesting, anyway. I'll check out this upper balcony, and then I think we can just leave. Because, like I say, I'm not seeing anything at the moment that's of any real import to us. Like, I don't know where Yennefer is right now. That's the only one that I know is meant to be here that isn't right now. Oh well, yeah, I guess we'll just go and see Lambert and then go to the Circle of Elements then. Okay, let's go.
Everything's ready at my end.
Let's go now.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh,
Follow
meant to
Lambert.
tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we
Huzzah!
approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Is that
Does
Vesemir?
you ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
So
was
we're
breach.
actually...
Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... This way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Of course,
Finish
that
the
was
job
all
and
the
reduce
Salamanders
these
made.
ruins to rubble.
Salamandra. I'll never forget that name. And all their brooches.
Been thinking, we gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow, Never took you for the fishing type.
Oh, that
I
boat.
use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a very Lambert way of doing things, isn't it? Just chuck a bomb in there, it's fine. Right, so I think on that note, guys, we're going to end this episode here. Next episode, we shall continue to follow Lambert towards the Circle of the Elements. And, yeah, see what we can do. Hopefully we find a way to enhance the phylactery. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.